Hello! I didn't see you there. How are you today? So I just want to tell you how to feel incredibly special because it takes an incredibly special person to accomplish what I managed to do today. Seriously. It was ridiculous. So, let me just tell you, there are certain things in this world with, well, like certain mechanisms, if you will, to prevent injury of said living things, you know, whatever. And, you know, mechanisms such as that saw blade that as soon as it feels any moisture or any, like, squishy feelings, like skin, it drops below the table and can't hurt you. Automatic doors. They're like, oh, sensor, there's a person there. I'ma open for you. You know, like an elevator. So we're gonna talk about elevators today. You thought I was gonna talk about a saw blade. Elevators. So anyway, I was doing homework and my roommate was watching TV, had to leave the room, and to leave, well, like, I wanted to go upstairs because there's a lounge up there, so I went upstairs. And to go upstairs, you have to go out that door, out another door, down 2 flights of stairs, out another door, and find the elevators, and then go up. And so, push the up button, and when the elevator comes, the button of which direction you're going turns off. So the up button turned off. I walked over to the elevator, and I'm like, hey, are you going up? And you know what those bastards did? They pushed the closed door button. So what did I do? I did the smart and reasonable thing. Stick your hand in the door. Because there's supposed to be sensors on those stupid things. But nope. So I stuck my hand in and the door closed on my widow fingers. And they continued to push the closed door button and went all the way upstairs. And kinda left me there, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And no, seriously, they just watched me. They looked at me and they're like, not gonna push the open door button, we're just gonna push close and leave. And I'm just like, okay, now what? Let me just tell you something about elevator doors. The ones here are not that strong, but most elevator doors require at least one full-grown man with actual muscles to open them. I had to pry that thing open by myself. So that's what I did. And, surprisingly enough, it actually doesn't hurt. It's like, oh, this is awkward, because it's not like a garage door where if that thing shuts, you're kind of cut in half. It actually just kind of sits there, but there's a lot of weight behind them, so it actually doesn't hurt. I mean, it's probably gonna bruise, but whatever. I'm just glad it wasn't this finger, because that ring, I don't even want to know what it would have done. Either like snapped in half, crushed it, or just permanently stayed on my finger. I don't know. I'm just glad I usually go for the right hand instead of the left hand. So, yeah, no one did anything. And I just sat there. I mean, for like 2 minutes. Well, okay, actually, it was not 2 minutes. Like 2 seconds trying to figure out. I was like, eh. And it was ridiculous. And I was just so, I don't know, it just made me feel so stupid. Like, it didn't hurt. It was just a bad experience. Like, I was having a bad day today. And I don't know. It was like, oh my god, I feel special. Like, it takes a seriously special kind of person to be able to get your hand stuck in an elevator. What? Who does that? This girl. Right here. All of this. And no one did anything. So that just, I don't want to walk around this planet going, ah, you're an inconsiderate asshole and I don't want to associate with you ever because every human being is like that ever. But that's kind of what this whole situation taught me. And then with everything that has been going on with me and my sleeping habits recently is just proves further that everyone's an inconsiderate asshole who's rude, obnoxious, and only cares about themselves. And I'm tired of it. Because I would like to continue to think that there are good people in this planet, on this planet, that is slowly, like, I am just being proved wrong. Well, actually, yeah, no. And I don't want to be, and it's terrible, and another thing that college taught me, you guys. Everyone's an inconsiderate asshole. And rude and obnoxious and self-concerned and self-obsessed and just, it's all about me, you know? For example, my roommates. Literally, last Thursday, I told them, I was like, guys, I have 9 a.m. Could you not come home, like, after 2? And they're like, me. So they came home at 3 and kept me up till 4:30. Guess what happened last night? I stayed up to watch a movie, went to bed at like 2:30. They came home at 5 and 9. So at 5, they kept me up. One of them kept me up for an hour because they kept the lights on, and they're so loud and obnoxious. Like, I think I'm loud and obnoxious, but I'm like an entertaining loud and obnoxious. They're just loud and obnoxious where you want to punch them in the face. So I was up then, and then when I finally fell asleep, it was 9 o'clock. And then my other roommate came in, and just, they're so rude and inconsiderate, and I try to talk to them, and like, I do talk to them. It's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna blow this off, it's not gonna happen again, because this is the 3rd freaking time. So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't having a good day. I was just tired as crap. And then I got my hand stuck in an elevator. Best way to start off a day ever. And it ended with me ordering Jimmy John's, so it's not a terrible day, but could have been better. Could have been a lot better. I don't appreciate having my hand stuck in an elevator and people just kind of going, nah, not gonna do anything. Just, sometimes I would like to be proved wrong. Like, now I'm gonna go around thinking everyone's an inconsiderate asshole, and I want people to be like, you, sir, are wrong. Let me fix this. Let me fix your terrible stereotype of the rest of the world and just punch myself in the face. I don't even know. I'm tired. I don't know. How was your day? Did you get your hand stuck in an elevator? Did you play with one of those saw blade things that... Did you have a bad experience with one of those when it didn't work and your finger got cut off? God, what if every sensor just broke? And then we'd have so many people stuck in elevators with their arms and legs just and so many people with that saw blade would just be like in their face. I don't know why you're putting your face by a saw blade. This world would suck. Actually, it would teach people a lot more. I don't know what I'm saying. God, I just want... People are terrible. You need to understand that, please. Go. Do what you will with that knowledge. I don't really care, but just as you're going about your daily lives, you could think, oh, hey, my day's not that bad. I didn't get my finger stuck in an elevator.